And
All right, I just got a good idea to
back.
start this episode. Yeah, so we're playing some Armored Core, and watch this. We're about to check out some Armored lore.
Let's fucking go.
So let me get this straight, Maxwell.
Yes.
No, you gotta get a gay.
No, you can't do
You gotta
that.
get me by. Come on.
Exactly. See,
Yeah.
because like it goes both ways.
Oh, we got a new back part.
Oh, yeah, that's the point.
S6010. Let's fucking
Point
go.
is, they took the penis and put it in the robot. Is what you're telling me,
They gave the penis at least one robot.
dude? That's
Oh, we
that-
got a
you know
new-
what? That's pretty tight.
We got a new rock.
Yeah, I know. That's what the asshole is.
Exactly.
That's just gonna be how we build our fucking mech. It's just gonna be like, what's the most fuckable? You know, it's like missile launcher, like 6 out of 10.
I'm still too.
Actually,
broke
no,
about
I'm full of shit. Like missile launchers, at least an 8.
All right, we've got
At least.
a lot of legs to work with. Like I said,
Good.
we've
I've
got
got no legs.
regular old bipedal legs in 3 different weight classes.
We've confirmed in the lore that Ark is what's not quadriplegic.
We got
What?
chicken legs that are good. That are good if
What?
you want to have an AC.
You said you got no legs.
I got no
Sorry.
paraplegic.
Sorry to hear. Paraplegic. All right, add that to the Armored lore.
Let's go. We got our
Paratransit.
chicken legs. These are good if you.
Wait,
wanna
hold
do,
on,
like-
hold on, back the fuck up. What the fuck? Holy shit! Bro, you got feet.
Those aren't thick
Yeah,
thighs. Those
high
are
heels.
thick shins.
No,
We got our
no, high
fucking-
heels imply that there's other parts. It's like, no, that's
True.
just one.
We got our weird fucking
There's other parts.
quad legs. Quad legs and tank treads have the advantage of letting you be able to fire back-mounted weaponry, like fucking artillery pieces, chain rotary cannons and shit, without having to take a firing stance.
Oh, dog, I just realized we fucked up.
What?
It's like if we had these legs, we could have been the motherfucking Bionicle. Who's the 2004 Titan?
Oh, Nadiki.
Yeah,
We can do a themed build because bear in mind, this is a fucking FromSoft game. An
Did
incredible amount
FromSoft-
of Armored Core exists in Dark Souls and by extension Elden Ring, which is why Armored Core 6 is gonna be fucking poggers, baby.
Yeah, you have like you have sold me that I'm probably just gonna day one buy that shit.
Oh, I'm gonna day one.
If it has co-op, I'm gonna fucking nut. Like that's gonna be like day one. Just
Right
like-
now, they're just saying it's only gonna be PvP. but
That's
there's-
your
That's not
captain's
bonkers.
secret.
well, the campaign
I'm
is single
always
player.
horny.
Information
Oh.
has come to light.
That's a lie, Ark.
I will fuck you up, though.
I'm not horny at all. Exactly.
The instigators have yet to be
Fucking liar.
revealed.
Alright, so
Yes,
Global
I lied.
Cortex
Coming into this chat.
Arena is about to get shot to pieces.
They plan to disable one of our
Alright, he's just not gonna be betrayed.
They
find out you're not.
Due to
L.
our stance on this matter.
Alright, so this is a mission where the more I kill people, the more money I get. So it's probably going to be timed. That or I'm going to be fighting with other fucking people. Okay, let's make it happen.
System engaged.
Alright, new missile launcher.
There are more than we expected. Be careful.
Yeah. Fucking dodging missiles and shit. Fuck.
That's pretty cool.
Losing money on death. Because here's the thing in Armored Core. If you fail a mission, at least up until Last Raven, which was unnecessarily difficult, let's be honest. If you fail the mission, you don't get paid, but you still have to pay your expenses. So there's something that went to Dark Souls. If you die, you lose your money. Min-maxing builds, bankruptcy on death.
Oh,
Weird difficulty spikes for no reason sometimes. The whole thing just hurting so good.
This is obvious. Like the conclusion that comes from this is that FromSoft will never be good at game design. You know, hear me out. You know, in Year of Our Lord 2015, no one's ever going to talk about them. They're going to be like a nobody developer.
Yeah.
nope. I know about nobodies.
Yeah, just
Takes
fucking-
one to know one.
Oh, come on. We're
Not wrong.
TBD. We're famous on the internet, guys.
Yeah, we
Wait,
got
like the things
one.
from Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
We got multiple subs, plural, baby.
We have more than 10.
Actually, I haven't checked our subs. in
139.
a hot minute. Oh,
Go
shit,
check,
we're
and then
139.
Tommy
Or
put it on
136,
screen when he finds
excuse
out.
me. Yeah, bring up the live sub counter, Tommy.
It goes up every 5 days.
Yeah.
go. Yeah. Armored Core 2 introduced the wonderful world of heat
136.
management to Armored Core, which
With
was
the
also
exact price of Yoshi's Island after inflation.
Oh, $70?
$136 actually.
Oh my god.
All right, you know what? I'm just gonna lay down a fucking hot take. Okay, so people talk about like I think Tears of the Kingdom is gonna be $70. You know, and the NBA, like a lot of games have been $70 already. I honestly think we should have gone to $70 a long time ago, and like we basically have because
pay
it's why
should have
every
gone
single
up, honestly.
yeah we have gone through so many like, you know, every game still goes for 60, but it's like, but no, you never get the complete experience. That's why I got the fucking microtransaction stores. You got the skins. You know, expansions get more expensive. Like, I think of Borderlands 3, where, like, the expansions went from $10 in 2 to $15 in 3. So it's like, you know, basically makes up for that $70. Or it's like, why there's so many deluxe editions? Like, though I do know for, you know, to concede a point, that, like, I do feel like, you know, it's like the games that are going 70, it's like NBA 2K is not going to fucking disappear with the microtransactions.
oh fuck,
Actions.
It's all capitalism.
Yeah. But it is one of those things where, like I do wish we lived in a world where games just got more expensive rather than just adding more aggressive monetization schemes that make people who really like the game have to pay more.
I mean, for me, it's just like I wish we didn't live in a world where executives just gave themselves fat bonuses, and that's why they're like, we need more money. Raise the price of games.
Yeah, I wish
That
the
too.
reason people got fired wasn't so that the people with money could make it look like they made
So
more money.
here's the issue. So we got a bunch of corporate heads, including investors, that spend a lot of money on these things, but also instead of just spending money on their thing and donating the rest to charity, they also decide to buy a $52,000 million villa that they don't visit because they don't live in, because it's in another country.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what? Your company's tanking. So instead of, I don't know, maybe not buying the villa, you go, who can I fire? In what
How many
part of the
thousand
world?
people can I fire?
So I can buy this villa, no problem. Oh, because I want to hang out with the other rich person that lives next to me that I'm never gonna actually see.
Yeah.
That's the issue. And anyway, yeah. Back to Armored Core.
Back to Armored. Well, I mean, that is relevant to Armored Core because Armored Core is about capitalism sucking.
Well, this is our Armored Lore video about Armored Core.
I like these little animated intros for all the icons of characters and shit. And you get a little message sometimes between missions from other pilots being like, you seem like a cool guy. I like working with you. Sometimes they're also like, I'm gonna fucking murder you, son. Like, they'll just talk hella shit. Anyways, let's go secure the mine.
Wow, I missed that.
At least it's just like fucking no bitches.
I should really have a fucking guide open next to me to find all the hidden parts, because there are hidden parts.
Needless to say,
they're not as many in Armored Core 3 as there are in Silent Line, but I'm just gonna pull them up. Hidden parts guide. Let's go.
After consultation with other corporations, it was decided that the mine's resources are to be equally distributed, and that we, Mirage, will take over its
The
day-to-day
equal distribution. Fucking. This is all bullshit.
However, although Kisaragi agreed to this,
No,
We
equality.
corporations have agreed that we should equally split the stuff with the other corporations. Yeah, no, I buy that
to
one.
avoid damage to the mine and its assets.
Equal.
Kisaragi
Keyword
personnel
equal.
were removed from the facility.
Cool. I gotta kill these assholes. Sept mission.
So Max,
Yes, Seuss.
other than just talking about the menus and how pretty the colors look sometimes, what dragged you into this franchisia?
That's a good question. So it was when I was a wee lad, but a boy.
Boy.
Wait, you said Wii Lad, but this is on the PS2, isn't it?
Well, this wasn't my first Armored Core game. My first Armored Core game was Armored Core Formula Front for the PS2.
Didn't the PS2 come out in like 2001 or 2000?
Hey, Armored Core 3 was
was
like
it really?
2000.
I don't know.
2000.
Oh, it did come out in 2001. So, Max, how did Armored Core and its relationship with 9/11 affect you?
Oh,
Well,
that was what I was gonna say. Fucking hell.
Well, you see,
Eat it, loser.
someone at FromSoft probably thought, oh man, we could totally fucking take inspiration to talk about how nations or governments or whoever the fuck else will use catastrophes to justify invading the wrong fucking country and killing a bunch of people.
What do you mean by wrong? It's the right because we killed people. That's all we needed.
Exactly.
We needed the money because
needed the money.
Saudi Arabia wanted more territory for oil because they wanted it. And we were like, hey, if you give us some of that money, we'll help you out. And then they were like,
if
yeah,
you let
sure.
us, if you let us fucking,
It was
divide
almost like we were in the.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
TBD. It's not conspiratorial if it's true. Kind of like how CIA stands for Cocaine Importers of America.
Not to mention
There's
that-
literally like a full documentary speaking about how we already knew what we were doing while getting into the war, but
Oh,
that's for you guys to find, and for us to talk
we can
about.
link
for you
it
to
in the
find.
description below.
I mean,
For
if I
legal
can find
reasons,
it, sure.
we won't, because I don't want to end up killing myself by shooting myself in the back of the head 19 times and then jumping out a window.
This is the only way to do it.
Totally wasn't the CIA, guys. Promise. Hey, did you know that as part of MK Ultra, the CIA also ran a brothel and just did a ton of
Yes.
LSD? And it was all monitored by a guy fucking sitting in basically in a porta potty with a glass of champagne.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still, whenever I hear MK Ultra, I'm thinking, I still think that's a Mortal Kombat game.
Oh yeah.
I'm a little stupid.
It's okay.
Well, there was a Mortal Kombat game named Mortal Kombat. What was it? 9 Ultra or something like that? No, it was a.
No, it was fucking Mortal Kombat Ultra.
Confirmed.
But this one wasn't about the CIA buying the entire world's supply of LSD and thinking they could control people's minds with it instead of just, beating the shit out of them to get them to do what they want.
Which
Right.
they already were well acquainted with.
Well, okay, it's because a fucking Soviet.
Yo, the 70s were a fucked up time, y'all.
Oh, it was
You
the
agree?
50s, man. He was even more fucked up. The short
Oh, that's
version, basically, they saw a guy on TV who said he didn't like communism in the Soviet Union disappear for a bit, and then he showed up again saying, I like communism. I love the Soviet Union. And they thought, oh my god, they controlled his mind. Instead of thinking they just beat the shit out of him until he said he liked communism. Or just
Oh,
gave him a ton of
100%.
money.
That's exactly what happened.
That is exactly what happened.
But governments never do that again. We're all legit.
Ah.
Right, Ohio?
Yeah, no.
Of course, it's Ohio.
No, Ohio's doing great right now. Totally not incredible corporate negligence. Anyways, to learn more, you guys should look up this cool railroad called Norfolk Southern and how much they love the state of Ohio. Look at
Yep.
and they loved it so much they donated this funny stuff called vinyl chloride. Look up Norfolk Southern, Ohio vinyl chloride.
Rule34.com.
Rule 34, obviously. Crest notion of control of selected representatives, blah, blah, blah. Layered has matured. It's gonna mature into fucking war, boys. Do we
War
have
boys?
the money to fucking buy
That's a
new
movie.
gun?
I think.
I think.
War Boys.
We do have the
War
money to buy a new
boys.
gun. I want to buy this gun. I bought that gun. There's a lot of guns. You got your rifles, you got your sniper rifles, you got machine guns, you got fucking pistols, you got fucking bazookas, shotguns, energy shotguns, missile launchers, handheld, rocket launchers. Rockets are interesting because they're only dumbfire. There's no lock-on. Pulse weaponry, laser weaponry, solid melee weaponry. Left arms pretty much only have laser blades and the occasional offhand grenade launcher or flamethrower. It wasn't until Armored Core Nexus that we started to see an acceptable control scheme that used both that acknowledges the existence of the analog sticks as analog sticks instead of just funny buttons. And that meant that your weaponry was moved to the shoulder buttons, which means you could actually dual wield. Of course, that was 8 Armored Core games in and 5 on the PS2 end, but, we'll just ignore that. Anyways, mission time. Escort transport on a superhighway? Fuck all that.
Superhighway.
Defend the bridge.
But the trains, Max. The trains.
But it wasn't a train, it's a truck.
The transit.
Shout out to Ohio.
A work in progress has been seized by
Alright, these guys are building a bridge. There's some kids that want to blow it up.
The project is one of great importance.
Literally
bridging the gap
Oh,
that
wow,
has
these guys
impeded
building
those
a
holding the bridge are thought to be part of a smuggling ring
Wow.
that has the smugglers
Smuggling.
disguised
Oh, these guys are
themselves
just
as bridge
fucking...
workers in common.
Ostensibly, we're fighting smugglers. But this is more just kind of like shoot random MTs, which are like the little mass production crap mechs. You do get to fight other ACs in this game.
Decided to ignore our warning.
Oh, fuck, I didn't equip that new gun.
And they will
Damn it.
kick your butt.
Oh, yeah. Other ACs are
Squad, I
basically
want this
boss
AC
fights.
turned into scrap.
Every time. And they will absolutely fucking ruin you.
And that is why save states are good.
That is why save scumming is good. But for the sake of this playthrough, I will not save scum. we fuck it, we ball. Oh, these guys have jetpacks. Oh fuck. I have a shit
Hey
generator and shit.
Max, we've talked about Bionicle before. Have you ever picked up any Exoforce?
Yes, I did. Exoforce
Hell
was
yeah.
fucking dumb. I wish
Yeah,
I
it
wish
was.
Lego would do another like mecha anything. I want to get the Bionicle gift with purchase set, but I need to spend $100 at the Lego store, and I've already spent a ton of money on fucking bills out of nowhere.
You should
Yeah,
get
Bill's never having a do with that.
yeah. But Ninjago's got some good mechs.
That's true.
I got the Lloyd Titan mech a year or two ago, and that shit still looks really nice. They finally incorporated knees.
Oh, let's go. I just wish that Lego would bring back CCBS and acknowledge its existence, but I know they're not going to do that anymore because
Yeah, CCBS is fun. Like I'm
CCBS is
a huge
fucking
proponent that like I think what is it? Out of all Bionicle sets, the fucking Tahu Master set is probably my favorite just in general. Like at least of that scale.
Of course, nowadays they're using the mixel joints purely because they want to keep everything consolidated into the brick building and shit, which
Right.
honestly fine. I do wish they could find a way to incorporate proper masks and headpieces in, because just having a single printed, just a printing of Tahu's mask onto a part is kind of cringe. But I mean, I know why they did it because this is just a special set. Also, this is a quality of life improvement that started with Armored Core 3 that, God, why did it take them 5 games to do it? You will notice as you scroll between weapons or parts, you will see, at least on the left side for the part itself, the actual the colors of the numbers change. Red indicates a reduction in stat. Blue indicates an increase, obviously.
And that must have been huge for 2003 or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Later games would also incorporate it into the overall stats of your AC. They are not here, of course, but it will tell you if you are missing equipment, or if you're going overweight, or if you don't have, or if your generator doesn't supply enough energy. Let's go over the parts, by the way. We got head, torso, arms, legs, booster, fire control system, generator, radiator, any inside equipment like extra weaponry or shit like that, extension equipment that goes on your shoulders, back-mounted equipment, weaponry. There you go. You also have the opportunity to buy optional parts that cost no weight and just cost little slots in your torso. I do not have any in this playthrough yet, but that's okay. I would like to buy a better booster, one that isn't
That I
hot
believe.
anus.
Hot penis? What?
I said hot
Hot
anus.
penis? Wait.
But I would like hot penis.
Snooping is as usual, I see.
Also, you can
Nice.
sell back parts that you end up not liking, and they don't depreciate in value. Which is fucking excellent, by the way. You can build craft and theory craft. Let's do another mission. And another employee rebellion. Oh, nerve gas. Let's go. Put down another strike.
The
Let's
factory
fucking
we had to
go.
clear out the other day has been reoccupied.
Reoccupied,
Those holding it are
rebellion.
threatening to release
Oh, they're gonna put out a
toxin.
nerve
The
toxin.
enclosure is
Let's
instead
fucking
resolved,
go.
leading us to believe that one
I mean,
of the
honestly, kind of
corporations
based method of
is
striking.
manipulating
Just
the
be like, look,
situation. A
if
peaceful
you don't,
resolution
if
is
you don't,
probably out of the question. Your
if you
objective
don't
is
give us
twofold.
better working
Disable-
conditions and pay, we're gonna burn this motherfucker down. That's how we did it before unions, and then we made unions who will talk to you instead of beating you to death in front of your family.
But won't do anything at the end of the day.
But this is Armored Core. We're morally bankrupt because we're a gun for hire. So let's go.
We do the best things in life,
We
like
do
murder.
everything.
Of course.
All right, we shut down the first one.
There are 3 left.
I got
I guess
you
we're still
nailed.
sort of like in the tutorial.
Yeah.
Or not tutorial, but like where just shoot to win is super easy.
Yeah, this is the early game. As we go along, we're gonna start experiencing more conditions. I mean, this one already has a timer. Other missions will include patented from software poison swamps. Except they're not called poison swamps. It's like, oh yeah, this facility's hot as fuck and it's gonna melt your AC from the inside. But it's a poison swamp. Other missions will include ECM interference. It'll fuck up with our lock-on and our radar and shit.
Target disabled. 2 more to go.
Probably turn up the volume a bit just to hear the soundtrack. Armored Core's had like a lot of different soundtrack genres. EDM, drum and bass. Fucking Armored Core 4 had a lot of fucking like J-rock. It's fucking dope.
Again, it still kind of reminds me of like Ace Combat.
Yeah.
You know, the real AC game that matters.
But here's the thing. We are now up to 2 games published by Scamco Bandai with the acronym AC6 that have Fires of in their subtitle.
Fucking nice.
Ace Combat 6, Fires of Liberation, Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Also, this head sucks because there's no map. Yeah. Certain heads will let you bring up a map, and it will memorize that map. I do wish it was tied to the radar, but it isn't. That's another thing that Armored Core 4 did. Armored Core 4 just dropped the maps entirely and integrated your radar into your fire control system. You could still put a supplementary radar on to boost its effectiveness.
And range too.
But dropping the map entirely was probably the best thing they could do, since the level design was more linear and more like wide open arena kind of shit. Jesus, how the fuck do you manage to piss away that much ammunition? Ugh. Oh, hey, 23 minutes. We are going to call it on this episode, my friends, and we will come back another time.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, explosion.
Go.